Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment and let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me today. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. All of those workouts are categorized into playlists by month. So we are currently on the March 2026 playlist, and they'll be labeled just like they are here on Facebook. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Thursday, and it will have the date, which is March 5th, 2026. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I think that is all my announcements, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Hold on, I see that Amber has hopped on here this morning. Good morning, Amber. Welcome to the live workout. Great to have you. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. I see Lynn's hopped on. Good morning. It's my favorite day of the week. I love the Thursday workout. I don't know, it's something about being over the middle of the week. I love strength and stretch. And I don't know, today just feels good. Stretching up overhead, let's take it across the body. And Laura and Tim are with us this morning. Good morning. And let's take it down to the ground. And take those legs wide, toes pointed out. We're going to go side to side, stretching that arm out in front of us, keeping the back straight. And stand it up, arms out to the side, and we're just taking the torso side to side, legs stay still. And we'll go ahead and bring those legs in to about shoulder width. I thought that was you, Kelly. Good morning. Kelly's joined us. We got a full house in here today. All right, bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral. Straighten the legs, round the back, chin to chest. Pressing it down, rounding it up. Slow or as fast as you need here. Work through the entire range of motion. And go ahead and round it up, roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. And we're going to take the other arm across the body. One elbow comes back. Watch that low back. Don't let it arch out as the elbow comes behind the head. And to the other side. And the arms out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head, trying to touch those fingertips, watching the low back, tuck the hips, or tuck the rear and push, tuck the rear and squeeze the abs. How's that? Keeping that spine nice and long. And take it to the other side. And now taking those hands behind the back, clasping the fingers together, or you can use a bar like I'm using. Press the hands down, opening up the space between the shoulders and the ears, and take the ear to one shoulder, pressing those hands down so you really feel the stretch in the side of your neck. Back to center, and to the other side. And back to center, squeezing those shoulder blades together. We're going to bring the chest forward and the arms up. And go ahead and drop the arms down. And then take the hands down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And take one leg back, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that back leg in. Step the other leg out, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that back foot in, roll it up, and we are going to take it onto the wall. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Most of the weight on the back heel, back leg is straight, back heel is pressed into the ground. Bending that back leg, keeping the heel pressed into the ground, but moving the weight to the toe. Stretching the lower part of the calf. And release. Taking it to the other side. Taking that weight into the back heel. And bending the back leg, heel stays pressed into the ground, weight goes to the toe. And release. One hand on the wall, one arm up in the air, crossing that outside leg over and arcing the arm toward the wall. And up, taking it to the other side, same thing, stretching up, arcing toward the wall. And release. We're going to start with a band, new exercise. We're going to put this band up a little bit higher than we normally do, just above the knees, so it's going to be more into the thigh, a little higher. I'm going to be kind of standing on one leg with my knees touching, okay? And then just taking that knee out and in, okay? Last one, taking it right to the other side. Here we go. Last one, I should have said, if you need a balance check, you can put one hand on the wall. We're going to go ahead and take the band off and go into a row or a bent row. So one weight, taking that weight down in front, back is straight, arm is sunk down. Come on, let it drop all the way down, pull the elbow up and down. Let it sink all the way down, back stays straight. Last one, to the other side, and pull. Last one, back to the band, working those legs a little, in a little different way than we normally do, legs and glutes too. Same thing, we're gonna put that band up a little bit higher, both knees are bent, taking one leg out to the side and back. Last one, to the other side. Last one. How's that feel, you guys? We're going to go into a squat with arm circle. I'm going to grab one of these. one weight. We're gonna push the butt back, weight on the heels, sit down. As you stand up, lift one elbow, circle the weight around the head, and lift the other elbow, weight around the head. Last one. Very good. We're going right back to the beginning with those banded exercises. Hands go up, the thighs. We're standing on one leg, knees together, and up. Last one, to the other side. Last one, going into the bent rows. Ready? Sink the arm down and pull. Last one, to the other side. Last one, back into the band. Legs are bent and to the side. Three, two, last one, to the other side. Two, and one. You guys will have to let me know what you think of these ones. Going into the squat with arm circle. Ready? And push the rear back and around. Very good. Back to the beginning. one to the other side, and little balance issue on that one. Moving into the bent row. Ready, pull. Last, one to the other side, pull. Last, one. Banded side step is next. Ready? Legs start bent, one steps out. Last, one to the other side. Last one. And finishing up with the squat arm circle. Ready? Butt goes back, back is straight. Last one. Very good. And just like that, our first strength round is in the books. How's everyone feel? Oh, high five. High five. All right. No rest for the weary, right? We're going to start with some mountain climbers. So, taking it down into plank. Think of the belly button sucking into the backbone. You can either walk the feet up or you can hop them. Get tired, think of holding a nice straight body. Belly button into the backbone, hold. Don't let your belly sag. Don't put your butt up in the air. Whatever way you're doing it, let's go. Ready? Last one, stand it up. One weight. Weighted ab crunch. We're gonna bring one elbow to the opposite knee as we crunch it. So it'd be like this. Last one, to the other side. Last one, moving into a deadlift. We're going to do these bent-legged today. So bend the knees just a little bit, push the rear back, weights down the shins, stand it up, open up the hips. Last one, moving into some toe taps. A little ab work this set. Last one, and we're going right into our second set of this second round, going into the mountain climbers. Ready? Let's do it. Three, two, last one. Getting the breath up a little on that one. Going into those weighted ab crunches. Here we go. We can get the breath back here. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one, deadlifts are next. Bend knees, push the rear back, back is straight. Open up the hips as you stand up. toe taps. Here we go. Last one, and just like that, we are on our last set of our strength workout exercises. Everyone with me still? Here we go. Right back in to the mountain climbers. Come on, it's our last set. Don't hold back. Three, two, last one. I'm not gonna be missing those. Whew. Going into the weighted ab crunch. Here we go. Last one, to the other side. Last one. Moving into those deadlifts. Here we go. Knees are bent. Butt goes back. Weight on the heels. Down and up. Very good. And finishing off with the toe taps. Ready? Last one. That is gonna do it for our strength portion of this workout. High five. High five. Did you guys like it? I'm gonna take off my shoes and socks. Get ready to stretch. We're breathing a little hard. In a good way. All right. Let's go ahead and put feet on the ground. There's a little love. All right. hands behind the head, pulling the chin to chest, and at the same time letting the head rest in your hands, giving a little resistance. And release. Right back up, but to one side. And down to the other side. Arms to the side, one leg is bent, one leg straight. Take that inside leg, or take that bent leg to the inside of your body. Keep the shoulder on the ground. And release, taking it to the other side. My left leg is bent, my left shoulder stays on the ground. You can use your other hand to put a little pressure on your knee if you'd like. Both feet flat on the ground before you take one leg over, figure 8 or figure 4. Pull the top leg toward your chest with the bottom leg, and then pull your top knee toward your opposite shoulder. And press that top knee out. Continue to pull the whole bottom or the whole top leg in toward the chest. To the other side, using that bottom leg to pull the top leg in and pull your top knee toward your opposite shoulder. And push that top knee out. And release. Sitting up, hands behind the back, feet flat on the ground. We're going to bridge it up, look back. And sit down. Going into Z-sit, side to side, knees going down to the ground. One, taking it onto your stomach and pulling one heel to the rear. And one to the other side. Release, taking it up on the hands and knees, tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Fingertips are facing back toward the knees, turning one hand, palm up. Trying to put that whole back of the hand flat on the ground. Keep the arms straight, stretching that wrist and the forearm as you turn that palm up hand into different directions, and just rock gently on the palm down hand. And switch hands. And we're going to sit back on the backs of our legs using a little pad or something if you want, if it's more comfortable, but tops of the feet are still into the mat, arms are stretched out in front. One arm threads under the other arm. Thread the needle, ear toward the ground. And taking it to the other side. Go into down dog, toes on the mat, butt up, heels flat on the ground, head in between your arms. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of your body, looking under the armpit, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. And back into down dog. Up on the other leg, bend it, rotate, hands straight, or hands flat on the ground, arms straight. And back into down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward, back foot, top of the back foot, pressed into the ground, arms come up and back, tuck the rear, push that back hip forward. And switching sides. Top of the back foot pressed into the ground, arms come up and back, tuck the rear, push the hip forward, back hip forward. Release. You're going to take it onto the ground into butterfly. Using our elbows to press the knees down into the ground. Release elbows from the knees. With the straight back, take the chin toward your toes. Stretch. One arm across the body, take the shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. And chest down. To the center, straight back. And take the chest to the thigh, straight spine. And to the other side. And down the center, straight back. And we're going to bring one leg in, press that knee down toward the ground, chest toward the thigh. And release. To the other side. across. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. And stand it up. If it seems like I went a little fast through the stretches, I wanted to get them all done, but I knew that the strength portion, because I did a lot of double-sided things, I knew I was going to be pushing my time, so I sped up this stretch just a little bit. We're going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And I think I got us out of here just right on time, or maybe a minute over. And go ahead, bend the knees and roll it up. Let's take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And that is gonna do it for our strength and stretch on a Thursday. We are almost through the week, and like I said, this is just my favorite workout of the week. I love it. I see Helen hopped on. Good morning. I have a card for you today, and it says, or an intention for you today, a card that is an intention. It says, I always get many new ideas and feel this firm grip on my desires, knowing exactly what to do to get them. So I love that. Listening to your heart, making that come to fruition, right? All right, you guys, that is it for me today. I'm going to be back here tomorrow for my first full week in a while. It seems like I've had to miss a Friday or a Monday or a Friday and a Monday, you know, so it's been a while since I've had a full week, but I am going to be back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness. I hope to see you guys, but if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day.